What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you, well, Splinterlands content not quite every day. I know that it's been a couple of days since I have posted and done live streams, so I do apologize for that. With the holidays, it's been crazy. I've had some interesting personal things going on, which I will not get into here. But it's not bad things, actually, quite good things. But so I'm trying to get back to it. Just know with the holidays, I'll try to keep the content coming as regularly as possible. Live streams, we'll see how it goes. But there's a lot going on. I feel like I missed so much. You know, Rebellion's pretty much done. But let's talk about the second gold foil auction. So Heloise, we see here, was won by Housewife for the win. This is the second out of 5 gold foil copies, and it was for 7.555555 million DEC. So this is like half the price of what Cryptomancer spent, but I'm not surprised because all of those bids were around this 7-ish million range that first time, and then Cryptomancer essentially just doubled his bid because he's like, well, everybody else is holding on to 7 point something, so let me just make sure I completely outbid them. So here's the interesting thing though, right? We're now 40% of the way through the we're 40% of the way through the entire auction sale or auction promo, and we're also 40% of the way through the 2 gold foils, right? Or sorry, the 5 gold foils, 2 out of the 5. Now, here's what's interesting. With this, you can see what we can potentially expect in the future. So in looking at the top bids here, you see our very own Yaba P. Matt and Vugtis that were both in the 7.5 million range. And I wouldn't be surprised if, they were looking at Housewife for the win at just like, 35,000 DEC more and being like, should have just gone a little bit higher. So keep in mind, there's only 3 more left. And we know that there's at least 2 people that'll be vying for it and fighting for them at 7 point something million. Now there's a couple other folks here. I mean, you see Loving the Moo is down here at 3 million. Crypto Eater's still about a 1 million. I don't know that we're going to get that many people up there, but at this point, it's exciting to see how it plays out. I'm sure there will be some dark horses that come in and try to snipe something at the last second. In the US, this was very difficult. So if you follow this, it was at like 4 a.m. my time, right? So this would have been like 5 a.m. Matt's time. And you can see before he went to bed, I think he's on the East Coast, right? So like 8 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. probably his time. He was just like, he took it from 3 million to 7.5. He's like, I'm gonna smash by this at 7.5 million, or smash auction it at 7.5 million and go to bed. And over the course of the middle of the night, right, 1 a.m., 4 a.m. my time, you saw a couple more of these bids come in. So the next ones will be obviously all at different times. So let's actually go here. Oh, actually, before we do that, you can see now we're at 70 million, 70.5 million DEC. And if you just assume that the next 3 are going to go for 21 million total, right, or around 21, 22 million, we are easily going to smash through this 100 million, right? And I posted a video about that recently. Now, the other thing, though, is that we've seen the prices of the regular foils start to come down. They have not quite gotten below 1 million yet. You can see here before the last gold foil, number 38 went for 1.06, right? So just 60,000 above that million mark. And if you look today, we can see we're at 6,000 before. And shout out to Jarvie, right, from Peak Monster. So we're still above 1 million, but you are starting to see it slide down. And I was kind of predicting this, again, I was thinking to myself, as soon as we hit like 50, right, of which we're done through 40, once we hit 50, then I think it's going to start to come down a little bit. But we're starting to see it slide down even more now, and we'll see how things, work out. Obviously, I don't, unless people have a specific, affinity for a certain number, I don't know that like any of these are necessarily that special, right? This is like number 39 out of 95. Like, I'm sure somebody's going to take 42 and 69, but like all the other ones are kind of random. If you didn't have like a top 10, I think anybody is just like kind of okay with whatever they get at this point. Let's just, we'll wrap this video up by looking at the upcoming auctions, and you'll see here that the next gold foil, and now this is going to be my time, right? But the next gold foil is set for January 6th at 11 p.m. my time, and then finishes at midnight the following time. So this might be, for Yaba Matt or people in the US, this might be a little difficult. Maybe folks on the West Coast will be all right if they want to go for it. But the fourth one is going to be 7 p.m. my time, Central, so 8 p.m. Eastern. and just an hour ahead of that for Matt. And this is going to be at the end of January 27th. And then, of course, the final auction entirely is going to be that last gold foil number 5. And it is going at 3 p.m. on February 17th. So there'll be other opportunities there, I think. And who knows, this space, this game, everything in crypto might look completely different by February, right? So who knows who might be bidding when, but it's been exciting so far. We've seen a lot of DEC get locked up, and that is a very good thing for the ecosystem. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.